shoulder, but it's also the survivor card. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about what's going on with all of this. We also see a queen in reverse here. There's another king here. I'll go through each one of these. So King of Rods in reverse. Normally King of Rods in the upright position is someone who is eccentric, someone who is bold, charismatic, does things in his own unique way. So Mozart or Walt Disney are both King of Wands birth cards. So that kind of gives you an idea of like creative, got a flair to what they do. They do things outside the box in their own unique way, and they're bold and they're charismatic. This also could be a fire sign, so Leo, Aries, or Sag, could be playing a role, and they're in the reverse position, so they're not seeing things according to how you're seeing them. They're seeing things from the opposite point of view. They're in reverse, so they may not be seeing things accurately as they are. So if you're dealing with a Sag, an Aries, or a Leo who's in an authority position, whether that be a boss, a spouse, a parent figure, or just, an elder person in your family, any of those archetypes of the older male who's in an authority position, he's not seeing things clearly right now. In fact, Hierophant in reverse too says there's a real focus on non-traditionalism right now. Normally, Hierophant does things in a very traditional, very societal, going according to society's norms kind of way, and he upholds tradition and upholds the regular way of doing things. But with him in reverse, you may be feeling like bucking the system. You may be feeling like doing things in a completely different way. And it's a strange mix to have King of Rods looking to Hierophant. So this person who normally does things in his own unique way may be actually calling for more traditionalism, more conservatism, and doing things in a more tried and true way, but it's not necessarily how you're seeing it. It's not they may not be showing their normal carefree self in the situation. King of Rods represents boldness. So with this in reverse, it's showing the low side of Hierophant, which is also known as Pope. So it's kind of like he's looking to someone else for the rules, looking to someone else for how to behave, the behavioral codes. And Hierophant is usually more of a traditionalist. So what it's telling me is that King of Rods is not operating like his normal self. He wants things to be more safe and secure. And it's sort of like the weaker side of himself. And it's kind of perhaps putting you on the defensive, Scorpio. This is Nine of Wands, which is the survivor card, but it's also the card of like paranoia, looking over your shoulder, feeling like someone's out to get you. So just know that you're surviving through this, even if there is heartbreak involved. It's like you're kind of looking away from the heartbreak, and you're going to survive at any cost, whatever it takes for you to defend yourself. And you've been through whatever this is before, because you're wearing the armor and the helmet of the survivor, and you've got, by the way, this plumed helmet. You're seeing things from an upright point of view, so you're seeing things clearly. You're not focusing on the dark clouds of this Three of Swords. Three of Swords represents disappointment, betrayal, sadness, heartbreak. You're actually surviving through this pretty well, Scorpio. And don't worry about whoever it is that's acting out of character or trying to do things that are more in a conservative way. Like this could even be marriage. He's like the wedding officiant. So there may be an issue of marriage having to do with a King of Rods person. They're wanting you to get married, or they're not getting married to you, or there could be something regarding tradition that they're not in line with how you're seeing it. And you're both looking at this spiritual advisor. So you may have a different interpretation about this figurehead. This could even be someone in politics, someone in the government, someone who is looked at, you could have a different opinion with, say, a King of Rods archetype about who should be in power, who should be the person whose advice is being followed, the traditionalist. So, and it might be heartbreaking for you to have this sort of disagreement, this at odds with this person, but you're really not focusing on it. You're really sort of sitting more in your survival mode. So you being the survivor, you know, fighting for what you believe in and living to fight another day. So that's what's going on for you at the opening of November, Scorpio. For some reason, I'm getting to it could relate to the election with who's believed to be in power here. And maybe fighting with one of your elders or a spouse about who you think that should be, and it's kind of heartbreaking to have this disagreement, but that'll pass after this first week of November. That's just what's going on right now. It looks like you have, in the middle of the month coming up, you have Queen of Coins in reverse, and then King of Coins in the upright position. So this is someone who is helpful to you, Scorpio. King of Coins is the entrepreneur. He's the businessman. This is often a earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, I don't know why I'm blanking today, Virgo. I'm just started having my coffee. That might be what it is. But anyway, one of the earth signs. He is a good person for financial advice. I often look to him as the financial advisor. So if you're looking to make an investment, if you're looking to strike out on your own as far as business goes, this could be a good mentor to you, a good business mentor. Or this could just be another person who is in an authority position especially regards to the money. So landlord again here, or boss, or, you know, wherever the money channels come from. This is someone who's on your side, and this is someone who has good advice for you. So if there's an earth sign that you are looking to, like even this could be a lawyer or a counselor or someone who's giving you advice, especially regarding money or values. This person's going to help you, and especially after something in your world turns upside down. Tower is sudden and drastic change. And in the reverse position, it may be change that you're resisting. So Tower is like when lightning bolts come out of nowhere and cause the structure that looks like it's established to crumble. It turns everything upside down in this chaos and this tumult. But what it does is it allows new life to come forth, new structures. It's actually interesting to see Tower in reverse and Hierophant in reverse, because these two represent the old order. When you look at these two in their upright positions, it's sort of like the castle where the king lives and the Hierophant who, you know, lives in the church. These established, ordered, you know, government structure, outer order. Both of these are in reverse for you for November. So something looks upside down regarding government, regarding structure, regarding what was established before, Scorpio. It's changing. And embrace that change. This King of Coins person is going to be able to help you get there. He actually is the bridge between your heartbreak and what the truth is. So really look out for this King of Coins person, whether that shows up as the financial manager, the business person, the entrepreneur, or the earth sign person. They're going to help you make that transition between the heartbreak, the disappointment, the sadness, the betrayal, into the truth. And especially when the old structures may look like they're toppling down. They're kind of actually what is surrounding you between this heartbreak and disappointment and causing you to feel like you need to be a survivor, you know, feeling like you're having to look over your shoulder for the next attack. Rely on his help, because he is actually here at your side, at your point of call. There may be an earth sign woman. Could be this person's wife, because King of Coins and Queen of Coins are usually a pair or a match, but there's big drama between the two of them. The Queen of Coins is kind of only seeing things from her point of view. And she's in reverse too. So there may be, if there is an earth sign person who is a partner to either this King of Wands or this King of Coins, she's kind of out of sync, not really seeing things from your point of view either. So this could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but she's usually pretty practical, pretty honest, pretty down to earth, but she's not showing up as her normal self either. She's looking off in a different direction, And there does show a theme here of being preoccupied with what's already existing, not seeing new opportunities to fill the heart. This is Four of Cups, which the three cups in the foreground represent what we see, life as it is. And then this new cup, the universe is trying to hand it to you. It's sort of like, here's new love, here's new opportunity, new joy, but you have to look up and out of yourself to receive it. It could actually be a good thing with this new change that's coming, but you have to kind of look beyond what already exists to receive more love. I actually see the 3 as echoing what's happening here emotionally. There's actually new emotion that can come to you. Just don't be too preoccupied with life as it is, with what you already think or with what she already thinks of how life is. There's new change coming, and it could bring you great fulfillment if you look up and out of yourself for that. So this card has to do with aloofness. It has to do with cynicism. You need to break free of that and realize there's new love coming to you. The universe is trying to hand that to you, Scorpio. Look to this guy. He's going to help you with that. So if an earth sign shows up for you mid-month, definitely be open. That's a theme of this card. Be open to hear what they have to say. It's going to help you tremendously, especially potentially financially. This card towards the end of the month, this shows that you really want to know the truth about something. Hermit casts off everything that is superfluous, unnecessary, to really find the truth. And sometimes when this card shows up, there can be a little bit of sense of isolation or feeling like you need to go off on your own. Sometimes this card to me represents going on a retreat. And it may mean especially wanting to see the truth regarding these two people, because these may be trusted mentors of yours. They may be people that you have known for a while, or people in your family, people who have been involved in your life. This card says you really want to discover the truth, and he's in the upright position, so this is very clear-eyed. And the truth shows up here at the end of the month. Ace of Swords is the truth unmasked. This is the universe handing you the truth. It's a clear day. It's like the crisp, cutting effect of the truth. I call this card sometimes the Excalibur card, or the truth will set you free. It's the one thought that is crowned in victory. So whatever truth you set out to find at the end of November, Scorpio, you're going to find it. Absolutely. You're going to have the courage and the daring to pursue it. And you may have to push through some money worries. This is Four of Coins. Four of Coins means clinging to stability, clinging to money, feeling like you have to hold on to every last cent, but you're blocking your heart in the process. And I want to also show you or point out, this is a 4 card here, which represents stability. Stability at any cost, like clinging on to your security so much that you immobilize yourself. This is a 4 card also, staying in the status quo, getting kind of stuck or stagnant. And this card is a card of stability and traditionalism too, also in the reverse position. I'm really getting the sense for you, Scorpio, in November, that by holding on to these rigid structures, it's really limiting you. It's really making you feel like you're always having to be the survivor. So loosen this up. Have courage. Have daring. That's what this Knight of Wands is. He is confidence. He is fire. He's willing to go for it. He's willing, in the Rider-Waite, he's rearing up on his horse is up on 2 legs. So he goes for it. He breaks things apart. Consequently, he is the pursuer and finder of the truth. So whatever it is that you are seeking here towards the end of November, you will find it. But you will have to push through this sort of wall of stability, whatever you believe. I'm going to call this fear, because it's like clinging to the rock of home. It's clinging to mama's apron strings. It's having fear of money, having fear of welcoming something new into your life, having fear of stepping away from the traditionalism, but it's not serving you this month, Scorpio. So whatever that is, have the courage to pursue the truth. You are going to want to. That's what Hermit's telling me. You're wanting to pursue the truth. You're wanting to see it. You just have to push through this fear, and you have to have the courage to arrive at the truth and to really look at it and face it. but it will show up for you if you pursue the truth. It's open to you. So that's my reading for you, Scorpio, for November.